What is going on, guys? Fab4Games here, and today I'll just be doing a quick unboxing of this Thomas and Friends Adventures Henry, and I'll do my thoughts on this and maybe just a quick update video on the channel. So I'll just slice it open, I guess. I haven't really done one of these before. I'll try and mainly... Okay, I've managed to do this. Don't want to damage it. That's getting dangerously close. I might comment in the description if you want to skip this part, but I've almost done it. Okay, so a bit of damage to the packaging. Later we have Adventures Henry, so yeah, I'll just move the camera a bit. So, wow. Okay, so that's... Not sure if you can see that. Wait, I'll just try and get it in focus. The 2013 Mattel, yeah. Can I get these? Okay, so the wheels are a little bit looser than Take Along. Okay, so the hooks move like you'd expect, and you can couple them together. Okay, I'm liking this. Don't really like the not really much detail and the fact that pretty much everything is just pretty badly molded and stuff. But hey, it's better than no Henry. Yeah, I guess that face is really good, and yeah, it looks very different to on camera than what it is to in person. So my thoughts on Adventures. I don't have any track here, but the wheel is pretty badly molded in the front there, so he doesn't have any front wheels. It's just that. Also, the tender is just a repaint of, like, Gordon's and James's and Edward's, so, yeah, the Coles, pretty much. Okay, so, yeah. So, this is my first Adventures engine, so I guess, yeah, that's pretty good. Just in a second, I'll be back, and I'll show this on my take-along track. So, I'm back with Adventures Henry, and one thing I'm noticing straight away is that compared to a take-along engine, or even I think a take-and-play really, these roll a lot. Like, wait, you can see how much these roll. Wow, on a normal surface, on a surface like this, and a take-along would never fall its wheels would be quite stiff. Wait, okay, so I'll just show you how much this is an original take-along Percy that barely rolls compared to the Adventures Henry, which is, yeah. Also, here's an Arthur model. I'll just show you here. Really? That's just because it has so much weight. It doesn't really roll that much. Yeah. So, my thoughts on Adventure. Well, one thing is that the hooks are, I guess, very cool. You can rotate them on any, so they're completely two ways. So, if I just do that, so I'm looking through the camera, so that's a bit hard. Also, they are a little loosely on. Yeah. That's a little bit of a disappointment, but I guess nothing's perfect. Also, I'm not sure if you can see that, made in Thailand. Also, no painted buffer details. They have them surprisingly molded in the back here, but yeah. Oh, no, they don't have it on. Oh, wait, no, I have the tender around the wrong way. So they don't have buffer detailings molded here, but they have them here, so, okay. Yeah, that's cool, I guess. Red foot plate, that's a bit of a disappointment. But molded lamp irons, so I guess that's good. And I guess not really a dip, so I guess that's also a disappointment, but hey. Also, another thing I am going to love about Adventures is that you are going to be able to do some shunting. So, let's say this was a truck or something, and I'll show you. Henry can shunt it along without having to, which is one of the things that was severely lacking Take Along, because if you tried to shunt something, it would just attach on. So these aren't the best. These are like the weakest magnets ever. But yeah, this is a Take Along. I have an entire Take Along library, basically. So this is an Arthur model. This is 2004. This is an original Take Along Percy. This is nice, actually. I really do like it. The wheels are much better from Take Along, although one thing I have noticed is spinning there. But on the other side, like, if you can see this, I applaud you severely, but if you can't see, this wheel is moving, but this one isn't, actually. I can move that freely, which makes it sort of feel like the wheel's going to come off. So, yeah, also, just a quick update to the channel. New series this year will be Take Along Tales, which is sort of why I'm getting a Henry, because I don't have a Take Along Henry, which I don't know how I don't have a Take Along Henry, but I didn't. So yeah, this is also Take Along Track, although it's pretty much identical to Take and Play. Yeah. It's compatible. I'll just show you the underside there. That's definitely quite a lot closer than the Take Along cap. There's also, wait, let me just have a look. The wheels are a little bit closer together compared to these, which are basically, it'll sort of depend on which mold you have, but yeah. So yeah, updates on the channel. Take Along Tales Season 1 will be coming out sometime this year. Five Nights at Peter's coming probably next year. Cause yeah, stuff. Yeah. My general thoughts on this. Pretty nice. The couplers are very good, despite what everybody thought at the beginning of this year. So yeah, you can rotate them. I'm doing it this way. No, I don't think. I think this is something you'll only see on this channel, how that rotates. Yeah. So yeah, that is cool. For the series, I might be getting some more troublesome trucks, because I only have about 4 of them. Yeah, so yeah, also a parody song that we've come up with will hopefully be released. We just can't find the instrumental for the original song. So yeah, it's Thomas and Friends, just saying. Thomas and Friends is taking over the channel, I know. Deal with it. Yeah, I'm pretty bored. You can just hear me babble on, I guess. If you want to skip this, then I'll probably have a time mark or something in the description, maybe. But yeah, so that's a pretty good representation of Henry's CGI face. Yeah, that's good. The wheel bumps are a little bit large. The splash as well. The wheel bumps are a little bit big. There's no cab detail, but ow. There's no cab detail, but it's just flat, but that doesn't really matter. The hooks are a little stiff at some points. They're a little bit hard to turn. The cylinders are molded, but not painted. There's a molded wheel at the front, but sort of accurate. Yeah, the wheels are pretty small, as they should be quite big. These should be like the size of Gordon's wheels, yet compared to Take Along, they're almost the same size, but what can you do? So, yeah, I think that's the right amount of stripes. They have a little molded whistle up there, if you can see that. I'm just going to zoom in. You can see that there. Yep. I'm not sure what that is. That's his dome. Henry's smokestack's nice and, I think it was a letter. Yeah, he's in his new shape, if that wasn't already obvious. Yeah. There's not much else for me to talk about. So, I guess Adventures is good. New Take and Play was bad. Thomas Wood sucks and stinks and poops. Yeah, not much else for me to say. It's pretty good. Works fine on Take Along track. If I do get any Adventures track, I'll probably make my own adapters, so I don't need to go out and buy some, because buying stuff sucks. Yeah. So, yeah, I'll just show you some stuff now. So I just got back from outside. Let me just try this. Yep, that fits in good, and yep, okay, that works well. So what I've done is just gotten a tiny little screw, and let's say I want Henry to pull Flying Kipper. We can just slide that in there, and if I have take-along stuff, like let's say this Percy is a truck or something, then it connects. It's not the strongest coupling, but it's better than nothing, eh? Isn't it? I would try to get some more track, but I'm still working on my layout of the layout of the track outside. So yeah, that works. Yeah. I don't really have much else to say. I actually got 2 screws, so you can see. And these look, just saying, this is a solution. I did sort of steal these from YouTube. You can find YouTuber Ryan Rockets, I think his name was. He basically showed me this strategy. I sort of semi came up with it, but then I saw his video and I was like, yeah. Also, another thing that I like, sorry, that's his tender, is that the couplings can actually bounce, because with the take-along and even Wooden Railway, or just generally any other form of merchandise, basically, except Minis and Trackmaster or Tomy or whatever you want to say, the couplings were pretty much static. Like, you can't really say some trucks are bumping each other like that. But let's just say Henry's tender here is a troublesome truck or car. It can bump him. So that's another good thing. Also the fact that these hook up to Trackmaster and Minis, which is other forms of Thomas and Friends merchandise. So yeah, that's good. Today, Mattel stinks. Adventures is good. Long live Adventures. Also another thing that I can twist this so much, quite a bit. So yeah, at the end of the day, Thomas Wood stinks. Adventures is awesome. Minis is just gone weird. Trackmaster is gimmicky. And Adventures, I think I already said that. Take Along, nothing will best Take Along. Learning Curve was the best. And yeah, it was the best. Take Along. I have nothing else to babble on about. Babble. I was saying babble, wasn't I? I have nothing else to babble. Some shots of this so you can get a nice look at it. So yeah, you don't have to listen to me babble on about it. Oh, just one more point. The handrails aren't molded or they don't need to be separately fitted, but yeah, they're just painted on. Yeah, it's die-cast metal, but feels a bit plasticky. Okay, I'll just do a quick, I guess, panoramic view around this, so try not to slope. Yeah, you can just get a good look here. I won't rabble on. So, yeah.